Welcome to Troy, Alabama. A lot of fans might think that running through the tee is reserved for the Volunteers of Tennessee. But the Trojans here at the Vet would strongly disagree as we are set for a showdown on the Wiregrass. Today, a couple of Sun Belt rivals ready to square off. The Trojans will get us underway with the opening kickoff. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Texas State's offense will start this game off with the football. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line. Then they'll line up from the 31 on first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Oh, he's got some space. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Back to pass, it's Stroud. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Meyer. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
And the Trojans are in the red zone.
27, jump!
Wants to keep it in the air. Working that left side now. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice kick.
Going for the goal line. Touchdown, Trojan. A great catch and run for 6.
Well, I love the decision-making by the quarterback, going to his go-to receiver in that situation of the game. But defense, come on. You got to know that's the guy the QB's looking for.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute, and you've got to lock in.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
Wants to throw on first down. Under fire. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. At the 35, he's loose. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. And the Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged out of the air. He's pushed out of bounds at the 22.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball. And then
just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. There he goes. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The Bobcats had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
Well, it was a good throw, it was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he made the extra point without problem. An 84-yard drive there. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. Coming out with it, it's Batonio. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. From the gun, running back on the move. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Looking to throw, it's Stroud. Buys a little time with his feet. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly complete. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Trojans racing to the line in a hurry-up.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Trojans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Got a man, it's Wade. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. When a defense is in zone coverage, Jesse, they want to react. How do you react to a howitzer coming out like that one?
Not much you can do because this guy's got a cannon. You saw all the eyeballs on defense on that play. They were waiting and anticipating that throw, but when you've got an arm like that, it's going to be tough to stop that curl route.
This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Catch in the middle, it's higher. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something.
Turning it on. Headed to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Troy. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety, you get worried about that. But the offense puts a great drive together, great job executing, great job getting a touchdown.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. They're looking for an advantage to the right. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Inside the 45. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
He'll get rid of it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on third down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback extends the play. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning.
And just having a guy that can continually make plays on the ground, it just opens up space for your running back, for your receivers, makes you defend the whole field, and it's not always big gains, but you've seen him today, man. It keeps the offense in positive situations with just little plays here and there, knowing he's a threat.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
And that is priority number 1 for defenses. Get to the quarterback. Affect him. Get hits on him. They do it right here. Get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a fourth down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. That'll bring him to within 4. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Caught in the backfield, it's Armstrong. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. To the air, it's Stroud. He lets it fly. Pulls in the deep ball. He's loose. He's at the 40. The 20. He's at the... Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Troy.
When you can run like that, the quarterback is going to give you opportunities. And look at him run by the defenders. QB sees it, stick the hand up in the air, catch the football, get to the end zone.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Caught in the backfield, it's Morrison. Show him a little juke, and he's up to the 30 before he stopped. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. And the Bobcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Smalls. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pocket breaking down. And that ball's on the ground behind the line. Defense has it. They're on the move. Touchdown, Trojans. And they turn it into a defensive score. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
Defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Handoff from the shotgun. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Bobcats with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Going to sling it on 2nd down. He'll throw it. It's complete on the right side. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And the Bobcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Under fire. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the ball's loose in the backfield. Recovers the ball, and he's on the move. He'll be stopped at the 32. Still ground to cover if they want to convert, and 4th down is coming. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. The official says no good. And after the miss, it still takes 3 possessions to catch them. Quarterback by himself in the backfield.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are the ones where...
And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half.
Texas State, 10.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the gun, running back gets the give. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure it to first down. Ready to fire from the pistol. Might as well give it to him again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him. They have been gang tackling him.
Breaks into the open. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Touchdown, Trojans. And the pummeling has started.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear, with his speed, he was gone.
Texas State, 10.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Gets the back moving. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got it behind the line. It's Morrison. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end. Looking to throw on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The Bobcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He'll pull it down. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's 4th down. And the Bobcats will try to pin them back with the punt. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play call, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
Makes the grab. It's Armstrong. Oh, he's got some space. The 30, the 20. He's at the... And he just kept running. Ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Troy.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Crosses the 30, he's got away. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. To the air on first down. He's got him. Up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. And his first throw here is incomplete.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit, and when they get hurried, and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Grab near the marker. It's Smalls. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Wants to throw on first down. Bring in the heat. Had to get rid of it quickly. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to throw it. Throws to the wideout. He makes a catch. Tight windows, no problem to grab the tackle, and it's first down in the red zone at the 10. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. And he just needed a few inches, and the defense was surly and nasty and said, no, sirree. Going for the marker on the ground. Touchdown, Texas State. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And the head coach is going to keep going for it on fourth down because his offense responds like that. Your coach gives you the ultimate vote of confidence. Down on the goal line, we're going for it. I believe in you guys to execute and get us in the end zone, and they pay it off. Phenomenal job up front by the offensive line. You love to see a team respond to their coach's confidence.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. He'll do it himself. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. We've come to the end of the period. It's Troy holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. The run from the shotgun. There he goes. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The Trojans, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They're going to go right back to him on first down. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quick completion to the right.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. And the Trojans will line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. That's reeled in. It's Smalls. Out across the 20, they'll mark him out of bounds right at the 21-yard line. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Rush is on him. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Unloads to the wideout. And he can't grab the bullet pass on third. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them, so now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead, because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good.